Hey, thank you for coming to Internet. So we're doing something differently this time, right? We're playing a game, mentally stimulating. It's a card with questions on it. You read the question out and just, pick one of the options to tell us why you're picking that answer, right? Makes sense? Pretty straightforward. I'll start it just to be a sport. I'm gonna pick a card. And I'm gonna read the question that's on it. Oh shit. It says, which one will turn you on the most? First answer, your partner paying a bill of yours without being asked. Second one, your partner defending you against their friends. Your partner waking you up with breakfast and mimosas. Your partner passionately dropping knowledge. Yeah, I'm gonna take that last one. Passionately dropping knowledge. That's dope. It's like sapiosexual type shit. Sapiosexual. Yeah. Like I'm putting my finger in there and being like, talk to me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that would turn me on the most. I don't know. Like, she just, just hit some knowledge there. I'll be like, I don't know you're this smart. It's good. It's true.
It's true.
Right?
No, yeah.
I can agree.
I can agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I picked that.
That was easy.
How would you tell a love interest their breath stinks? First one, chew gum until they ask for some, then hand them the whole pack. B, mention your dental plan, then ask them if they have one.
Oh.
C, ask them, what did you eat 2 days ago? Or D, fall back, no warning. I would, honestly, A falls the most with me, chew gum until they ask. But I'm the type, I'll just be like, here, you want some gum? I'm just going to give it to you. Whether or not I'm chewing it, I'm going to just
What
give
if
it
they
to
say
you.
no, though?
I'm going to be like, well, you need it, babe. And that's going to be that.
It depends on how intimate you're with the person. Like, if you know me and you decide to date me, I'm a very frank person. So this dude will always tell me the truth. It doesn't matter if it hurts me, and he's not going to tell me in a way that's going to hurt me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sit you down and tell you, hey, listen, everything is cool, but you see the reasons why. Do you know why we didn't kiss yesterday night? You just went straight to the point. And you'd be like, yeah, I noticed you just went straight to the point. Yeah, just because your breath was stinking. Oh, really? Yeah.
No. So no one's gonna say that. They don't need a whole sit down.
Date me first and see. Date me first and see. Now, then you see if I'm gonna say like you have a problem. Like that's how I say it. Like if I have a problem with me, oh, they're like, armpit is smelling. Oh, shit is smelling. How does it smell? Oh, it smells like you're okay, no problem. I don't have a problem with it. Tell me. Don't wait for my friend to come tell me. Don't wait for any girl outside to come tell me. My very close friends be like, oh, the mother you're smelling. Don't wait for me to go out. Then it's gonna just mess me up and I'll be like, you're fool. You didn't tell me this shit.
I agree with you.
Tell me. Let me fix it so no one tells me outside.
You're on a date with your new boo and see your bestie's boyfriend/girlfriend out cheating. What do you do? Mind your business, focus on your date. It is your business, so approach the cheater. Get picture proof and send it to your bestie. Play it cool as not to be rude, but snitch later.
Get proof. Shit.
Proof first.
Yeah.
And then approach.
I mean, it depends on the friend. If I know that they got some things going on, I'll stay out of it. Like if I know, it depends. If it's a loyal friend and they deserve to know, then I'll tell them.
So you take
How
a
do you
picture
define
and
a
take proof?
loyal friend?
No, I mean like if it's somebody that's like dedicated to a relationship and seeing their boyfriend or girlfriend out with somebody else is something that.
And
they need to
dedication
know.
shouldn't matter. Dedication shouldn't matter.
What do you mean?
If you see your friend cheating out there, or you see your friend being cheated on, you should say something regardless.
What if the girl knows that he's been cheating? So I'm not gonna, and then I tell him, and then she's like, I find out, blah, 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 blah. They get into it. And then the guy decides to leave her. Later in the future, I'm the one who caused their breakup. No, I don't want that.
Like, let's say you don't say anything now, but then you find out 3 months later, he done got old girl pregnant. And that's the same girl you saw. And that's the same thing you could have prevented had you said something. Are you going to act like you know, or are you going to act like you don't know? Because if you act like you don't know, then you're just shiesty and you're not a good friend, because that's just fake to act like you didn't know. Now, if you're like, I told them, they decided to stay with him, then the old girl get pregnant, there's nothing you can do about that but just love on your friend and hope that they're okay.
What I'm saying is, I'm not about to put myself in a situation where I don't need to be mingling and whatever's going on. Now, if my friend I know for a fact is a loyal friend, a loyal mate,
Partner.
and I see that the partner's cheating, yeah, I'll tell her.
What if it was your brother?
Well,
and he's not
Yeah, I'm
loyal?
definitely telling my brother.
But he's not loyal though.
But he's not loyal.
To the
Yeah,
fuck-
that's what I was saying.
Still
It doesn't have to say your brother. Like, it might be your best
totally
friend.
different.
It's totally different, right? Friends, right?
Me and my friends, we talk about everything. We talk about sex. So it's like there's no excuse, there's no reason, there's no wrong behind it as to why this is even happening. If y'all okay with it, y'all can be okay with it though.
I would most definitely tell my best friend because I'm loyal to her and her feelings matter to me and her health matters to me, so I'm gonna tell her.
That's just wrong. Like you can't just, you out here cheating. Like we sitting both these friends down and I'm telling them because it's like, this is a hot mess. You look stupid. Both of y'all look stupid.
So this one says you meet the perfect person for you. You fall in love and then they tell you that they have a pornographic. Oh shit. They tell you that they have a pornographic online alter ego. What do you do?
Oh,
What the?
what are the options?
Can I watch it?
All right, the first
watch
option
it,
is
so I have to
make them
watch it.
choose
How come I-
either you or the alter ego. Stay and support their pornographic ambition. Love them in spite of it. Leave. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Actually, let me see. Maybe.
Watch it first and then leave.
Nasty.
Okay, so
I'm not gonna love them in spite of it, because I know sometime along the way I'll be like, what the fuck am I
It
doing?
depends on the ego. though.
Is it
If
lie?
it's
That's what I
something you like.
mean.
Is it something you're into?
And it
If it's
depends
something
when you
you're
find
into,
out.
It's fine.
It depends when you find out too.
I'm going to. I mean, that's what I'm saying. They're saying that she tells me along the way or whatever. So even if it says I'm already in love, so that's fine.
Oh,
You don't
if
matter
you're
what-
already in
But
what
let's say
happens.
it's like pornographic, like she's into having sex with multiple men at a time. You cool with her keeping
That's what I'm
making
saying.
these
That's
videos
what I'm saying.
and,
That's what I'm
and everybody
saying.
watches.
Depends on what it is.
That-
but
yeah.
if it's something really crazy like that,
So is she in porn or is she like just doing video, like webcam
Oh, so
stuff?
If it's like one person video,
she has this thing,
Is it that
alter
she
ego.
watches it or she does it?
She has an alter ego, meaning typically
she's
she gets
doing
into
it.
the
She
act.
gets into the act.
People out there that date porn stars, like it's not a big deal, but I wouldn't date someone that just tapes themselves. Like it's different making a sex tape between you and your partner. Like you can watch that whenever, but other people out there and just putting it there and you're supposed to be my man. No.
People are making money.
he said if she making money.
Dude, bro, hold on. I'm asking you a question.
They're
bro.
gonna go say,
Yeah, like if she's making a lot of money from it, like, and then you go check out the whole ratings and you find out, oh, because all of these like they have ratings and they know how much they're making. I'm being honest. So if she's making a lot of money from it, and you can find out like this girl is making a lot of money, and she has to, I'm asking you,
Oh, you're asking me?
and you know that she's making a lot of money from it. Will you just play along till when you're ready to
You're in
leave?
love though. So
I'm
that point it
asking.
doesn't.
She making mad money, and she's not doing nothing crazy. It's just like maybe like she just gets a camera and does like this for a guy, and she get 2 million. I'm like you know. I'm like dun, dun, dun. I'll be like, let me give you the soundtrack. Dun, 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 dun. 2 million. Let's do it. At that point,
Everyone tells me.
says exactly what she's doing.
Now you want to go check if she's
Yeah.
doing softcore porn or she's doing hardcore porn or she's doing kake or you do all that shit. That's what you want to. You want to see. Can I take it or can I not take it?
All right, next.
Bae is on his or her deathbed, and their side piece walks in. What do you do? Focus on Bae and deal with the drama later.
Your side piece, or is it their side piece?
No, theirs.
Okay.
Tell the side piece to leave. Leave. Pull the plug on Bae.
Whoa.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so you didn't know that he had a
You
side
wanted
piece.
to-
Obviously.
She just walked in his dead bed.
It all depends on his demeanor whenever she walks in. Is he like, oh, I don't know, who is this? I can't see. If he's fake and is like, okay, I don't know who this is, that's a problem. Then it's 2 conversations we would have to have. I'm just gonna tell side chick to leave. Leave. Goodbye, bitch. And that's it. I'm not pulling the plug because I'm gonna let God gonna do what he gonna do because he know this is wrong. For her to even be walking up in here thinking she important. So I'm not gonna pull the plug because that's just not me. I'm not about to kill you over this because I'm gonna live on after you die.
I would say my goodbyes and tell him how much it hurt me and that I loved him and all that, but like I would leave. Cause it's just like, that doesn't, I don't know. I just don't think anyone should be that selfish. Even if someone's on there dying, like they're dying on, like literally, they should just tell you, they should still apologize and stuff. And they should understand, like, I didn't want you to find out this way, you know, but I would just have that ending conversation and leave. Theory on phone privacy during a relationship. A, what privacy? Ain't no privacy. Lurking is life. B, don't ask to see my phone and I won't ask to see yours. C, go looking for dirt. You're gonna find it. Or D, we can trade phones for a day and it wouldn't bother me. That's ridiculous.
No.
I believe in B. Don't ask to see my phone and I won't ask to see yours. If you have nothing to hide, and I don't, like, we're just chilling. Like, there's no need for us to even bring up the phone. Like, let me see your phone. Let me see your phone. Like, there's nothing to hide. I feel like sometimes it's a mental thing. If you want to go looking for something, you're gonna take any type of conversation that person has with the opposite sex in a negative light. You're gonna be like, who's this girl? Or who's, you know what I mean? Yeah. Or vice versa. Like, a guy's gonna be like, who's this guy on your DMs? It's like, we're just talking about this. Like, oh, he saw that I posted on my story that I was at Foot Locker and I saw these shoes and he was like, what shoes are those? Or, you know, some random conversation. And then trading phones for a day, that's just overwhelming. Like, what? Like, that's too much.
Can't plan it, you know.
Like, we're adults.
What do you do if it didn't have to happen immediately, but you've seen it happen in the past? You come in the room and his phone rings and he runs and snatches it before you get to it or whatever.
When you're doing suspicious stuff, then yeah, like, it's like, what do you have to hide? We're not trading phones for a day. If you just give me a reason to feel like I have to do that, then it's like, we just don't even need to be together.
You gonna look for dirt?
Huh?
You gonna look for dirt?
Would I look for dirt? If he like hid stuff and then later on I would go look for it? No, I would tell him right then and there, like, unlock that phone. Like, unlock that phone. Why did you run? Why are you hiding? Like, you know what I mean?
And if he decides not to?
If he decides not to, then I'm gonna go look myself. And if I find it, it's over. It's a wrap. Yeah. But only if someone gives you a reason to lurk and they're not willing to open. It's like, if you're not willing to communicate, then I'm gonna find what I'm looking for because you are real suspicious and I know something's going on. And I just want the stamp to end it. But yeah.
Some guys do it, you know. I've done it in the past before and I've learned from it never to do it anymore. You know, so I found some shit. You know? This was way back in college, you know, like all those days where you're quite young and okay, let me see your phone. And then she was sleeping and then you just
So you stole her phone.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she was sleeping. Like, if I found her, I knew her password. So she already told me what the password was, you know, and I went to look for the wherever there. It was all back home in Nigeria, they call it this. So I was checking through and I saw stuff and I'm like, yo. And then what did
you wake her up? I'm gonna wake you up.
No, I didn't wake her up. I'm not like that. I allowed her sleep, you know. She said, woke up in the morning, you know.
And then you sat her down.
I didn't sit her down. I know you guys want the story, right? Okay. I acted like everything was okay, you know. I fried plantain, fried egg, we sat down, it was good, we're fine, we're Gucci. She went home, you know. I followed her to her house, and when I was giving her the last hug, you know, I'm like, yo, what's up? This is gonna be the last hug we're gonna have.
Wow.
She's like, why? It's like, I went through your phone, and I left her. And then it caused a whole lot of drama, a whole lot of stuff. I didn't feel emotionally okay, you know. Since then, I said, like, see, don't check shit.
But sometimes you should communicate.
You know?
Like, you should tell her from the get-go.
I just no, she was cool, we're good, but I don't know what made me go check. If the person you were dating had the sex change.
Okay.
You were dating.
Finish the question.
You were or are?
Were. Right.
How soon should they tell you? It simply means you're still dating. How soon should they tell you?
No, if the person
you were dating had, but how soon should they tell you? It's saying like, it's supposed to be R.
It's R.
You know, how soon should they tell you? Upfront, never, before feelings get involved. So yes, all two together, before the first sexual encounter. Woo! So it simply means like I walk up to a girl and then we get into a relationship and we're good, and now you're not telling me about your sex change. And then,
I mean, that should be the first. Sorry, that's your question.
So you should, you tell me upfront, never, before feelings get involved, before the first sexual encounter. Just tell me upfront.
But I feel like that there are people that are not that open to.
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly. But we're just talking. I'm going to tell you I had a sex.
Exactly.
No.
I need to know if it's serious.
Dating.
No, it depends on how you can date someone for like one day. And that's
you don't need to tell
how
them.
serious
the way the question sounds, the question sounds,
If I was with you, oh, we just started dating and I didn't know about it, and you just tell me, then it's different. I have the choice to leave you or not. But if I'm already in love with you and I love everything about you, and then you tell me you have a sex change, it depends, because at the end of the day, I want kids and stuff like that. If you're not able to do that for me, then that's when it's going to change for me, and I'm going to be like, I can't be with you because I want kids and I want this and that.
You can have feelings before you even start physical intimacy. Yeah.
Yes.
So
This is true. So what would you do?
So
I
which
don't
one?
know, like upfront doesn't say time, doesn't say when. It's just let me know, you know.
Well, you got other
upfront,
options.
basically,
It
like,
says
when y'all
before
meet.
feelings get involved. So is that more of your
Yeah.
answer before feelings get involved?
Kinda.
Because do you want this person to sit down,
It's
go
kind of
on a date, and
confusing.
y'all sit down, and you're like, tell me about yourself. Well, I had a sex change.
That's
Is that what you
upfront.
want?
That's
That's
I'm
upfront.
going to have one.
Or do you want to be like, okay, let me
Yeah.
see if I actually even like this person after the first date, or
Yeah.
even if I'm even
That's
interested
before
in
feelings
them.
get
That's before
involved.
feelings
Exactly.
get involved,
Yeah.
like,
So which
so
one?
upfront and before feelings get involved, like they're
Well,
kind of
now that you put it in that way, if you're having a whole like 1 hour dinner date with someone or lunch or whatever, it should come up for sure.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
upfront.
Like I want
I
to let
agree.
you know, yeah, because you're getting comfortable
that's
with each
major.
other.
If it's the
That's
first
major,
date,
like,
no,
upfront.
there's no point.
If it's not the first
it's-
date, what
yeah.
if
But
it's
because,
not the
the first
but I
date,
mean,
that's
during the
different.
first encounter, you kind of pretty much like
No,
when
most
you're like
people-
45 minutes and you're like, okay, you want to see them again.
Yeah.
But if you don't, there's no point in telling them because no feelings aren't getting involved. You're not liking
So
them.
at the end
There's
of
no
the first
interest.
date.
At the end of the first date, if the person and you're agreeing like to see each other, you may want to tell them the next time. But it's still being upfront because it's like the beginning of your dating
Yeah.
stage,
Yeah.
you know. So you're married to the love of your life. A billionaire offers you $100 million to have one night with your spouse. What do you do? A, accept the offer. B, decline the offer. C, let your spouse decide. Or D, rob him or her.
There was a movie about that.
Ooh, man. Ooh. I'm gonna have to have a meeting with my partner and be like, look, babe, what you want to do? Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's $100 million. Like, you can be
100
protected.
million?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to be realistic here because that doesn't happen every day. So that would have be a
I was saying-
conversation that would happen with your spouse.
Because you're asking that question, so we're just assuming that the person is a female. So obviously, if you take it to your spouse, he gonna take it.
No, I'm saying if it's the male, if it
I mean, that's
happens
what
to
it said.
me,
The question says you.
your
so,
spouse. No, it says with your spouse.
Yeah, with your spouse.
So if a
Yeah.
female billionaire wants to sleep with my man,
Yeah.
and it's like I'll give y'all $100 million. Like I
You
like
gonna tell
you.
her to go for
I'll
it?
be like, look, babe, yeah, like, you know, like that honeymoon we were talking about, that can happen like real soon if we just do this.
The thing is, we don't have to work anymore.
It's $100 million. Who are you deceiving? Like, it's money. I'm sorry, not trying to be a gold digger or whatever, but it is money. Like, it's $100 million. It's one time in your life. Like, all the other holes you f***ed. How many cents did you get for that? Nothing, not a dime. So this is investment, babe. Like, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna devise a plan. Once, nothing else. This is this and this is that. Like, no side business, just one time and that's it. And we get our money and we're done. We don't have to deal with you the rest of our life. Like, it's fine. I don't mind that.
At the end of the day, something's gonna change. You
Something is
go
gonna
ahead and get the $100 million.
Something's
Whoever's gonna
gonna
have sex with who's gonna have sex. But just know that and accept that, hey, you're leaving out with at least half of that money because something's gonna change in terms.
Yeah, your lifestyle's gonna change.
So
You're
you
gonna
have
be
to-
rich.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna be rich. But I'm talking about the relationship. Something's gonna. be
Yeah.
The relationship is gonna
It's gonna be
change.
different.
You
Because
can't
you
deny it.
essentially just pimped out your spouse.
But you gotta let that's why it says let your spouse decide. I would let my spouse decide. You can't decide for them and be like, look, I want you to do this. It's like, what's wrong
I
with you?
agree.
You know what? We're gonna sign a contract. I just thought about it right now. I thought about it.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a lot of money. We have to sign a contract. I have to be in the contract. You have to be in the contract, and the dude has to be in the contract.
You're not
For the
funny. You don't have to
relationship.
bring a contract. It's all about me.
No.
It's my
Then
vagina.
why did she
He
come?
said you gotta go.
It's not about you.
No. The contract is this. Like, he's not gonna call you another time and say let's do it.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Because if you want
That's
my
true.
relationship, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's not gonna.
That's
So he's
true.
gonna sign it. I'm gonna sign it, and we're gonna notarize that shit.
What happens if they break the contract?
Well, if they break the contract, then
You sued him for that same amount.
But then there's money. There's more money for it.
Oh my gosh.
So what's up, bro?
Brainstorm.
A girl says she's hungry while cuddling. The guy should do what?
Sleep.
Please sleep because that's not your problem. Recognize the red flag. The red flag that says she's too needy. Get up and see what she has to make. Tell her she's hungry too, so that's the ball in her court. It's not really my problem, but if I'm hungry too, then that's different. I'm gonna get up and be like, okay, what do you have to make? And I'll make something.
I will go get my food. I will come back. You will watch me eat my food and probably get hungry too. What, can I have some? No. No, you can't. You gonna lean over? You gonna try to cuddle with me? No. No, you can't. Because you didn't help me solve this problem.
I'm telling you because I want you to do something about it. Not just to tell you that I'm hungry. Like, I'm hungry. Like, go do something about it. Like, I'm hungry. Like, it's like if I'm cold, like, let me borrow your jacket. I don't have a jacket on. It's the same thing with food.
We're sleeping, right? And you wake up first. You could cook. Just go in the kitchen. Even if it's, I promise you, if you just do bread and butter, it will last you for a minute until I wake up. Do bread and peanut butter. Let's toast bread. Just go in the toaster, toast the bread, and put. Is it hard? Why must I get up and cook for you? Because you're hungry.
If I'm not hungry,
Exactly.
If I'm not hungry and my girl is hungry with cuddling, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up.
You're gonna get up?
You're gonna make something
I'm gonna
for
make
her?
something for her.
That's sweet.
No, I'm not trying to be sweet though. I'm just telling you what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna have to call someone who is hungry. Cuddling is not gonna be cool, bro. She's just gonna be like. But that's it. Like I want her to cuddle. I want her
Stomach
to
gonna be
feel.
growling.
So I'm gonna hear all that whole stuff. So I'm gonna stand up, make her food, make sure she's comfortable. Then we can cuddle, and the cuddling can lead to
Yeah. That's your end game. That's this exactly.
Well, if that's what you want to call it, but that's not my end game. I'm just saying what I'm gonna do.
Your soulmate lives a long distance from you and got offered a high-paying job. Now he or she wants you to quit your low-paying dream job to move. Do you?
Wow.
Well,
What do you say?
What are the options?
I would say yes, because I can go ahead and get my low-paying dream job in the new location.
Yeah.
Like, it's not saying you have to quit your job forever, so I would just move.
I think that life decisions come
Because we got to
comes
go with the money.
Do you want to grow with that person? Like, okay, like,
Exactly.
do you want to move with that person? He's
Is it
taking
worth
the
it?
initiative to tell you, like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, do you want to commit to it too?
It should be a question, not like telling you what to do. Don't tell me
Yeah.
to quit my job. Make me.
Well,
let
it
me
doesn't
make
say
a
that,
decision.
though.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says he or she wants you to. I don't feel like that's an intention someone's going to be able to hide from
Yeah,
you. Like, it's going to be clear if they want you to move. It's going to be like, okay, so like, let's say we're dating and you go and you find your dream job and you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars. You call me like, yeah, it's going great. I miss you. Clearly you want, like, it's the
It's
intent.
clear
You
you
don't
want
have
me
to
to
tell
Yeah.
me for me to know that you want me to come with you.
Yeah.
That would just make sense.
So for a girl for a lady to quit her job and move with her guy, it's easier than for a guy to quit his low-paying job.
Why is it easier?
I'm just.
I agree. It's a thing
Yeah, I
for
agree,
men,
right?
guys.
It's something for
Why
men.
is it
I
easier?
don't know how to explain it. I really can't.
There has to be a reason to that.
The reason for why men
It's
do
called
it,
male
It's
ego.
an ego.
you know,
Pride.
you know.
Ego is not a reason.
Well, that's
But that's how we see it in regular life. We see it in everyday life. We see
agree.
it happening. It's so difficult for men to quit their low-paying job and move to where his spouse is and go stay and
It's
start
not
looking
even
for.
a low paying. It's just the fact that they are moving from their job to like follow the female
the
partner.
female partner. If your significant other gained weight,
This is what you
you
want.
see?
That's what
Yeah,
he wants to talk about.
yeah, because
Go.
other ones
keep
are
going.
boring. They're boring and refused to lose it. What would you do? 1, leave. 2, stay. C, cheat. B, trick them into eating health. That means you have to stay with the person 24/7, like 247. Because as soon as I give you something healthy, you walk out of the house and you drive and you're taking something else outside. You have to be with the person. And when she wants to buy those jumps, and you tell her, don't buy. There's no how you can,
Stay on top of them.
Then that's out. Then leave. Stay, and there has to be something to consider if you're going to stay. You can't just stay like
I
that.
feel like I would leave.
And see,
But because you have already communicated that, and if you've already communicated that turns you off, or like it doesn't make you as happy as y'all been through your relationship, and you're telling them so they can make initiative to change,
But they're not
and if
making
they're
it.
not changing, then like we can't be together.
I feel like we would have to dig deeper into why you're refusing to change, because for me it's like it's not just the refusal, the active refusal. Like people refuse to eat spinach. Like, I just feel like you need to figure out why this is a thing. So why are you refusing to lose this weight? Because I know you know it's a problem if you're refusing to do it. Is there anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable in doing so? Like, what can I do to help you analyze this and do better about it?
I think the point is like compromise. Like, it doesn't matter whether you're in a relationship, like you're just dating, you're in a serious relationship, or you're married.
Right.
Yeah.
Compromise matters. If your partner's telling you something isn't making them happy and you don't want to make the change, and they communicate it with you, or at least being honest, you got to respect that.
Yeah.
If you don't have the respect to like make a change or like do something that makes them happy, then you don't need to be with them because they're being honest with you instead of them, you know, finding happiness somewhere else. Like,
I don't feel like you should just leave someone because they gain weight. Like, that's just rude. It's not all about looks. Like, personality matters. They can be like an inner issue. Like, why is person gaining weight? Like, if it's something that has to do with their health, and like you're gaining weight and you're being unhealthy and it could lead to you having like a heart attack or whatever, then I'll talk to you about it. Like, we got to do something about it. But if it's just weight, people gain weight all the time. Like, it shouldn't be all about looks. It should be like what matters on the inside. Like, gain weight, cool. I gain weight too. Like, weight fluctuates here and there, but like, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't be a big deal in a relationship if you gain weight or not.
because think about it for a female. Like, if we had a male partner and he just completely like loses himself, like he just gains hella weight, and like he doesn't want to go anywhere with you because it's gonna take a toll on everything. It's not like you're just gaining weight. They don't want to go work out with you. You know, like, oh, I don't want to go there. We gotta walk a lot, or you know, like it's just like or like let's eat this. Like, no, I'm still hungry. Like it's a lot of other things that play a part. So if they're refusing to change, then yeah, I would leave.
Okay, so
I would leave.
yeah, I agree with somehow I agree with you. But if you look at it from an artist's perspective, as an entertainer, you want to be with a spouse who is fit sometimes because you want to walk red carpet and you have to come with your wife.
Oh my God.
No, honestly, I'm being honest. Like, you gotta be honest, though. Like, you gotta be honest. Like, you just can't. I'm not gonna stand here and lie to you. This is what happens. You have a manager. Manager tells you, "Hey, listen, your wife can't come with you because she's not gonna fit what we're trying to push as a brand for you." You see what I'm saying?
People do that.
People do it.
It
happens in the
happens.
industry.
It
happens.
It happens in the industry. That's why you see some of them, they get escorts to follow them. Why? Because your wife does not fit. It will get to a point you begin to have issues with your business. You begin to have issues with your personal life with her because she becomes unattractive to you, or he becomes unattractive to you because you're always around attractive people. Then it begins to get into we can't.
At the end of the day,
It's complex though. It's
I feel like
complex
at the end of
though.
the day, it's just the happiness on each person.
It's
The girl and
very
the guy.
complex.
For me, I look at the health piece. Like, you got girls that get thick, but they still got the shape. The shape
That's
is
cool.
what's sexy
That's
to me.
cool.
But
I mean,
you could be slim and unhealthy. That it's just I'm looking at health. If it's becoming detrimental to your health, you're stupid, man.
overweight. You know what I'm saying? Like all
If it
this.
becomes detrimental to your health, that's what I'm looking at, and that's what I care more about. So I think if somebody's not willing to at least put some kind of effort towards being healthy,
Effort into
then-
change.
Okay, question.
And they
You
keep
dating
gaining
this
it.
girl, right? She gets pregnant. Pregnant women gain weight.
Yeah.
She gains a ton of weight.
Yeah.
A ton of weight.
Yeah.
well, that's a
What
problem.
are you gonna do?
Hold
That's
on.
a problem.
Hold on. Yeah, that's
There
okay
should be,
because it's
okay. So when somebody's pregnant,
yeah.
they should be eating healthy.
Correct.
They should be, but doesn't stop you from
But they
gaining
still
weight.
gain
No.
Listen,
no.
the thing is
They
this.
should
The
be
thing is this.
They're
The thing is
still
this.
gain weight.
Yeah.
They should be eating healthy
Yeah.
for the sake of
Correct.
For the sake of themselves and the
baby.
baby.
Correct.
and the delivery
And the
process.
delivery process, yes.
So I think you have to, before it gets out of hand, you have to start looking at that. And I mean,
But let's
I'm
forget
not
about
saying
But
that
her question though
is
is,
would
at the
you-
end of the day, they're still gonna gain weight, whether
Yeah.
it's healthy
no,
or not
that's
healthy.
that's understandable.
Right.
You're pregnant. You're talking about you're not pregnant.
What
We're
about after the
together.
baby?
Yeah.
After the baby is understandable. See, if you
What if she
if
can't
you want
drop the weight
listen,
after
if
the
you want
baby?
it happens. We
You
all
help
know.
them.
We help
Yeah,
them.
you can be a supportive partner.
That's why you have to
do that.
help them. Like
Yeah.
it is not. See, the thing is,
The
the thing is not just waking up and saying I'm leaving.
Yeah, the question is if the partner refuses.
Refuse.
to
He
wait.
refuses to lose
If
it.
they're
Like
not trying to
over.
compromise or
Yeah.
give effort to make a change that, oh, my partner's unhappy with how I am, then
Yes.
I need to be making effort to keep my man,
my
keep my
man,
woman.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Relationship just ended and you have a stockpile of gifts from your ex. What do? Burn them, give them back, keep them, sell them.
I'm keeping them. Keep on.
eBay.
Yeah, I keep them.
What do you
Why do you want to communicate with them? Just keep them. You already gave
so
them to me.
y'all not addressing why that person is your ex. So the memory of having that gift make you continue
It's
to
a
think
nice
about
gift.
that
I'm
person.
gonna keep it, regardless of whatever happened.
All right.
How we break up or whatever. It's
All
a
right.
nice
So
gift.
if the gift reminds you of the person, you're still gonna keep it.
It's a nice watch.
I don't know. I guess it would just depend.
What if it's a ring?
Pay that, man.
It's a
What
nice
if your
ring.
partner
I'm gonna
doesn't
keep
want you to
it.
keep them? What if your
That's
partner,
their problem.
your new
But
It didn't
friend?
say that though. It didn't say that. It said relationship just ended.
That's different.
Well, so relationship
You
end and the
decide-
person moves the next 2 days.
Because you can decide to keep it now, but then
But if that's the
tomorrow you
point,
meet somebody else.
if that's the case, you and your new partner be like, well, what do you have in your closet that's from your ex? That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like, why even bring
Who
that
got you that
story
gift?
up?
My ex, take it off.
You know?
Yeah.
Keep it, like,
But that's valid though.
what?
I wouldn't want my ex. I mean, the person I'm dating to be rocking stuff that the ex gave me.
That's what you do.
Period. Like anything. Period.
No, I wouldn't.
What if it's the
I
house?
honestly do
the
think it
house?
depends. You're right. I think it depends on what it
No,
is.
for real, I wouldn't.
I feel like if it's
So
a
then
necklace or
like
something
what?
like,
I feel like it made me uncomfortable.
I feel like it depends on if it's sentimental or not.
yeah, agreed.
Yeah, that's
Because it's like there's a difference between, oh, you bought me a plate set.
You know what I'm saying?
Versus like,
Yeah.
oh, you bought me this beautiful necklace.
Because me and my ex, we've given each other shoes. I'm not gonna say, give me all the shoes that I bought you over time. We not together no more. It's like, really, you've been together 3 years. Like, you really want me to give you all the stuff back? That's ridiculous.
You bring Bae to the family cookout. Your same-sex cousin sees food on Bae's lips and gently wipes it off. What do you do? Tell a family elder, check your cousin. Check your Bae for letting your cousin do that. Or just do nothing at all.
Check cousin.
Oh, we fighting cousins.
It's like cousin. Girl, what's wrong
I mean,
with you?
just food, like.
I'll just be like, hey, come on. I gotta give yourself brain. Big Chris. Stop it. Are you stupid?
I'm not about to be concerned about it. Why? Because I'm the best looking one in the family. So I'm not really concerned. It's more of a, oh, okay, all right.
The interaction is pretty like flirtatious or like too personal, then I'm gonna have to check my cousin because my man didn't have control of the situation. He was just there with the food on him.
First of all, I'll be uncomfortable. Second of all, I feel like this is a setup. Third of all, I'll do what I can to get out that situation immediately and go sit right next to my bed, and I'm good. And if she asks me what happened, I'll tell her what happened. That's it. And it happened, and I came right over here to you because it made me feel uncomfortable.
I'm still going home with him at the end of the day. You can clean his chick all you want. He has something on it. Thank you. I appreciate you looking out for my man, but it's my man.